Okay, my co-host says action. So today in 8th grade we're starting a volume unit by finding the volume of a cylinder. To find the volume of a cylinder, first we have to go back to the glorious time of 7th grade where we had to find the area of a circle. So, hopping your Wayback Machine, boys and girls. Mr. Davis, none of your students have ever seen the Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon. Fair point. The area of a circle comes from, if you have a radius of say 4 inches, the area is pi r squared. To find the area of the circle, for simplicity's sake, we're going to round pi to 3.14 times the radius here, squared. So you take out your calculator and type in 3.14 times 4 times 4. 50.24 inches squared. Alright, that is how you find the area of a circle given a radius. Now some of your problems might ask for given a diameter instead. Let's do one of those. That's a terrible circle. Oh well, you'll survive. So let's suppose that this is 10 centimeters, and let's pretend that actually went through the middle of the circle instead of going at a weird angle. Okay, so first we have to find the radius. This is a diameter, not the radius. Radius is simply half the diameter. So we're going to do 3.14 times 5 squared. Or 3.14 times 5 times 5. Either way works. Either way you get the answer of 78.5 centimeters squared. Okay, you did that back in 7th grade. This is how you find the area of a circle. Now we're going to go past that, and if you make the circle go up, you make a cylinder, which is a can style shape. And we are going to now find the volume of the cylinder as well. So let's suppose you have a cylinder instead, which is pretty much 2 circles extended. There are 2 important numbers for this, the radius and the height. The volume of a cylinder is given by the formula of the area of the base, which is pi r squared, times the height. That is very similar to what you did in 8th grade with prisms as the area of the base times the height. It gets a little different when you have pointy objects, which we'll do next week with pyramids and cones, but for cylinders it's the same base thing. Alright, so the volume is given by, we'll go back to 3.14 times 7 squared times 9. Or 3.14 times 7 times 7 times 9. Ooh, this is a big one, but it still works fine, no problems. 1,384.74 inches cubed. Volume's in inches cubed because you're measuring how many cubes fill up the object. In this case, the can cylinder style shape, how many little tiny 1 by 1 by 1 cubes will fill it up. This is a rather large can, so over 1,000. Okay, so that's if you're given a radius and height. The other style question you'll have is, what if you're given a diameter and height? I'll just write out the words here. Suppose you have a diameter of 12 millimeters and a height of 3 millimeters. To do this problem, you would do 3.14 times the radius. The radius here is 6, because the radius is half the diameter, times 6 squared times 3. So 3.14 times 6 times 6 times 3. And you get 339.12 millimeters cubed. So this container is smaller than this one as far as how many cubes fit inside. Millimeters are smaller than inches as well. So that is how you find the volume of the cylinder. Once again, any questions, feel free to ask me by email. Good luck. Adios, boys and girls.